I don't know why I even did that. I did nothing. It's like, it's actually level. You know, like when the barber cuts the hair at the end.
Well, he just to get some of this stuff.
Everything's done over like.
Just to get some, yeah. Some hair, like he gotta get it as perfect as possible. So
what did you just cut?
It did help. It did help. It helps. I like when you be doing that. Put in the extra effort. In case
you guys don't know, the analogy I'm using for the barber is because I just straightened the camera, but I put it back in the position it was in before I straightened it. So I did nothing. And I'm saying that's when the barber finishes. Guys will know this. When the barber finishes your haircut, and he just be slipping the air around it.
You gotta get like the little end hairs off. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta get the end hairs.
The aura.
Yeah, the end hairs. Some end hairs be sticking out. You know what I'm saying? If you wave up, you'll feel it as well. So you get end hairs. Alright.
King Aries. Oh my god, there's something in the shot.
Ooh.
See, I see everything.
Right. Oh.
Okay, let's get it.
Alright. AJ Raw,
King Aries.
You are now tuned into
BunDat podcast. And as you can see, I'm always repping Blood Gang. Not the real gang, just the color red, yeah? If you're blood, yeah, do your thing. I'm not with it. That's you. Whoop whoop, sue sue. What up, blood? It's all good. I'm not involved, but I mess with the colors. You guys have the best gang color ever. Not because it's my favorite color, but because it's facts.
I hate when he does.
Straight up. Can't piss off the bloods. Young Thug might freestyle.
I'm not saying nothing. I can't say what my favorite color is now. I'm just gonna be quiet on that one.
He's whoop whoop.
I'm the woo nothing. I ain't woo nothing, boy.
He's woo woo. Nothing. Popping all that smoke.
Oh no. Nope. I'm silent, boy. Y'all could go ahead with that. Shit. But yeah, we're gonna start off on a sad note. I just want to first of all say, as you lot can see, when something is very dear to me, and I bought this before it became expensive.
I need one of those.
Yep. I actually found a website where you could get it again.
Yeah.
For cheap.
Send me that. I'm gonna wear that shit topless. In the middle of winter.
But yeah, just like Killmonger, innit? Just like what Killmonger.
That's one of my favorite people.
I don't blame you. Michael B. Jordan's my inspiration for gym. So
facts. Oh,
inspiration for gym, bro. That dude don't play.
Wallace. They killed Wallace and he came back on a vengeance.
Came back like, what was you lot saying? Huh?
Like up in Baltimore, like, yo, hey. What?
But yeah, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. If you guys do not know by now, man has passed away, stage 4 colon cancer.
Crazy.
And it was only located at stage 3, which made every movie he did from about 2016 onwards even more and more important. We first saw him in the movie 42, aka Jackie Robinson, and he just continuously progressed. We've also seen him in Gods of Egypt too.
You saw that?
I never
saw that because of...
Yeah, they obviously...
Whitewashed.
What we've been talking about the whole time, which is they always whitewash our stuff. Yeah. So... I just realized in doing research, because for my dissertation I had to do the image of black people, and has that been watered down in mainstream media, aka Hollywood?
That's a real question. Has it been watered down?
I fleshed it out. I did a whole dissertation on it.
Like, let them know.
To answer. Yeah.
Love that.
And I seen like Chadwick in Gods of Egypt, but he was the only black character, and it was just like...
I mean, Tom Cruise did The Last Samurai.
Yeah. And then there's Moses as well, and like, just all sorts of different whitewash films that just shouldn't be whitewashed. Like Egypt, if you don't know, is blackety black. Egypt is basically the Black Tokyo. Like that's what Egypt was. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't even called Egypt; it was called Kemet. But anyway, bigger than that, for years up until about like from 2013 to 2016, he was fine. And the reports state that from 2016 onwards, they found that he had stage 3 colon cancer, and that progressively got worse and worse and worse, and his body shut down at stage 4. Once you get to stage 3, you basically are on a clock, and you know it's very hard to digest now, knowing that he did all those movies. Somebody's done the statistics, and he did 10 movies in 4 years, which is...
That's work ethic right there. And a lot of those were like physically demanding roles.
Well, I just call that willpower. He felt like to act in important, life-bringing biopic type roles was his purpose, to give us something to look at and something to research. So when we see him, we see all the greats before him. And in him doing that, he became a great himself, because he brought black icons to life. Third God Marshall, Jackie Robinson. He did, obviously, T'Challa. He also did, what else? I can't remember.
Black Panther.
There's another one, and I can't remember it right now. It slipped my mind. But yeah, he's played these. James Brown, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I've done that.
I enjoyed that film. Again,
Imagine.
I saw all these films at the cinema.
Imagine that.
Obviously, except Jackie Robinson, because that came out before I could go to cinema. But yeah, it's like
So that's my point. He did something that nobody's ever been able to do, which was make our icons important again. And I feel like that's amazing. So to find out that he was doing that whilst battling, whilst fighting, whilst trying to hold on, which is crazy. So now when you go back to the interview he did on Sway in the Morning, and he's talking about these two children that have terminal cancer, and his parents are telling him that they wanted to hold on until Black Panther came out. That hit him on a certain level that we really couldn't understand. And obviously he was crying, and at the time we probably thought that it was just because of the impact of the movie, but it was because he was dealing with his own type of cancer, so that felt different for him. And then he found out that they passed, and it really hit him hard. And unfortunately, he passed away recently, and still don't really feel real. But one thing I can take away from him is he was always positive. He was always smiling. He laughed. His laugh was always full. His smile was always big. Do you know what I mean? And not to say that I wasn't sad when he passed, but to know what he represented, the fact that he represented so much positive energy, I decided I'm going to honor him. I'm going to remember him. I'm not going to mourn him. I'm going to remember him instead, because somebody like that don't come along often. And to hear Denzel Washington say that he felt like he was in the third lap of the relay race and he passed the baton on to them. To hear Denzel say that, you could just imagine where he would have been 10, 12 years from now. But, God said it's time for him to come home. And, I can only learn from someone like that. Because he just, even though he played the role of T'Challa, he always had those royal characteristics.
Yeah, he carried himself very well. Very, just came across very noble.
Yes.
So, so when we saw him cast as T'Challa, like, no one questioned it. Because of just how he carried himself, as far as the character of the comic book, the personality. Yeah.
Well, that's him. That was him. And slowly but surely, some of his most closest castmates have come out and gave certain dedication to him. I haven't heard nothing from Lupita yet, because she was the love interest. That's probably hit her on a level that we will never really understand.
They'll be working intimately on many scenes and trying to get it right.
We'll probably never understand what it means to her. Letitia Wright's come out, Michael B. Jordan's come out, Angela Bassett's come out. I can't remember her full name, and I really hate the fact that I can't remember her name right now. But the person that played Okoye, she is
bold and beautiful.
She beautiful regardless. I don't care what she look like.
I'm gonna need her to be.
That's just
bold and beautiful.
Hey,
like, that's just imprint in my mind. But yeah.
That's a black queen right there. But yeah, they've all said their piece, and I don't know if I've seen Lupita say anything yet, and I don't blame her.
I think she's been under the radar a bit as well.
Of course. And apparently he passed on Ryan Coogler's birthday, which is horrible. That is.
He's gonna remember that for years to come.
I can't imagine what.
Every birthday.
I cannot imagine what.
Because right now it's surreal, but then next year.
Next couple of years. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard, and So rest in peace to him. I had to rep today.
It's weird also how the film works, because in the film, when you pass, you then pass on the mantle of the Black Panther or the title, and it's interesting. Like, do you know what I mean? As that film is gonna mirror life, because for the next installment they're gonna pass on the mantle to the next actor. So, that's gonna be a beautiful thing as well. Do you know what I mean? because now every actor has an incentive to do well, obviously for their career and for such a strong movie to do well for the community and worldwide. But now there's the extra incentive of who's passed it on and how it was passed on. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times in Hollywood, they go with a new direction of a new actor. So it's passed on, maybe begrudgingly or just generally. But the guy's still walking around. Like, now this is actually being passed on as in the guy is no longer here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I know in past films when I've seen something like that happen, someone's passed away, the next guy really steps up their game because it's more than the role. So looking forward to that.
It means a lot to everybody. So a lot of people say that they don't want it recast and they just would rather go with the other Black Panther storyline, which is Queen Shuri.
They say that now. And maybe it'll be too soon if they did it now. They say that now, but do you know what I mean? Art grows because
we'll see.
The film can't be left where it was.
I don't know what they're gonna do, and to be honest with you, I don't feel like that's as important as his life. Do you know what I mean? It was his biggest role, but his life was so much more than that.
Yeah. But it put him on the map, and the film itself, it's away from him. Everyone has their favorite character or their favorite scene. So the film itself, like worldwide, is old to the people, and the story is not complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I mean? They can't leave us. With that. Especially as far as action movies and young kids, young black boys see themselves. They can't have one film. You know what I'm saying? They can't have one, like, what's the film you see yourself? Oh, that black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need.
We'll see. So, I mean, it generated billions, which is.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan as well, because he's doing a lot. He's been doing a lot of stuff as far as series as well.
Boy.
As far as superhero, young black boy.
He's got his own. Even animation.
Yeah.
It's called G-Lock.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out. So
it was actually pretty good. They put the first episode on YouTube. I'm gonna watch it again. So Michael B. Jordan's done that. He's got Raising Dion too. Another person that's been
Raising Dion is just lit, man. Just what he does. And again, I love that whole he's created something, putting the talent, and taking that step back and let the talent blossom. Do you know what I mean? I think I saw him in one scene or something. But you know what I mean? And I love that.
So yeah. So rest in peace to one of our icons. Gone too soon. You know, gone forever.
Crazy.
And it's just funny how energy works, because that was not planned at all, but we just ended up being in sync, and that's what happens. So to the Black King himself, Chadwick, rest in peace.
R.I.P, man.
Always be remembered as one of our great examples. You know?
Man.
Go ahead.
I'm just taking a moment, lad, because I told him I didn't want to talk about that, do you know what I mean? But I chimed in a little bit. I was going to let him just handle that himself.
What?
Because, like I said, it's a mad one. Because he didn't just, like everyone else this year, they died. It was helicopter crash, or last year, car crash, or got shot, gunned down. Well as, because hindsight is deep. Now you're looking back, and he's been dying for years, and we've been watching him die. Do you know what I mean? Like, before we close this subject, like, so in the Black Panther film, when I saw the behind the scenes before the film coming out, when they were getting ready, whatever, that was my one, because I've seen all Chadwick Boseman's films. Since Jackie Robinson, I've just been interested in everything he did, because he did a really good job in Jackie Robinson. So I've been watching what he's been doing. So in Black Panther, I was just not pleased with the action scenes at first, because Michael B. Jordan, as we all know, whether it's Creed or anything else he does, he goes all out, he does the training, he gets in shape, and he gets the moves. And I was not pleased with the action scenes, because I felt like Chadwick could have got in better shape and could have done more. And now with hindsight, you see that that's the best he could do. I'm even shocked that he was really able to do that, because a lot of people in that situation are in a bed. Do you know what I mean?
Willpower. It was just willpower, bro.
And the fact that I've seen all this man's films, except that Gods of Egypt, but I doubt they'll call that his film anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen all this man's film, and my one gripe was in the action sequences in one film. Shows as a testament to how great of an actor he is. That's it. That's like my one. Right, that was it. And I've seen all his films. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows you the level at which his work was.
Great standard.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Twitter's a funny place, man.
He keeps going back. He's like that person in that abusive relationship.
Well, no,
He keeps going back.
It's funny because I'm happy I'm not in this situation, and this is another one of my icons that's going through something crazy. Dr. Dre is going through a very public divorce situation. A lot of people just felt like he would get cleaned up straight up just based on the fact that they're married, and even his now ex-wife felt that way. Until she remembered that she'd signed a prenup. And that was probably due to him being, you know, in situations past and...
Prenups.
Yeah.
Prenups. Fellas.
You gotta take this. You take this because me, you know, if
I've only got 1 point to make. I've only got 1 point. Fellas, listen. Make sure you come out there and you still keep your £10, bruv. We're not Dr. Dre, we ain't got millions worth.
Yo.
But bruv, when you come out there, make sure you sign the thing so that you can keep your £10, bruv. Because obviously you come out there, that's a 2 Nando's. Get me? Just say.
Anyway, the crazy thing about this is the astronomical figures and numbers we're hearing. So his ex-wife is planning to claim $2 million a month
Light work.
in spousal support.
You gave me a standard of living that I'm used to. Can't take that away.
I'm sorry, no. 2 million
A month.
2 million a month.
That's 24 mil a year. Quick maths.
2 million. Who needs 2 million a month, bro?
Dr. Dre's wife.
No. We not.
Cause you see
2 million.
Cause Eddie Murphy said half.
What? Nah, that there is something else. And I don't want none of you people in the comments trying to justify this, bro.
Bruv, justify the thing, bro.
Justify this.
I don't feel sorry for Dr. Dre.
It's
justify the thing, bro. He knew who he picked.
Come on.
That's your Beyonce?
Come on. What?
That's your Beyonce you picked?
No. That one there is...
Pusha T laugh, insert.
Oh.
Man, a lot of these celebrities, listen, we have Denzel Washingtons, we have Matt Damons. You know what I mean? These other guys, they know who they pick.
Daniel Kaluuya, John Boyega, like that.
I'm saying the guys who marry, the guys who have wives. Yeah? We have these guys, they're rich too.
Spike Lee.
Crazy rich. And they know who they pick. These other guys, they're going over there with them girls over there. Well, it's time to collect.
What's the dude that played Blade?
Wesley Snipes. Darknesses. You know how crazy, to go off topic for just 1 second, how crazy, whenever I think of Wesley Snipes, the craziest thing that comes to my mind is, are you a rapper or a scientist? Now, just Google that and you find a Nas story.
I'm not.
Guys, Google that and you find a story that Nas told. Are you a rapper or a scientist?
I say that to say, like, look at these astronomical fellas. Me that sits there and says all the time that, you know, love should be enough. When I see these situations here, I don't blame people for signing prenups, you know. Because I don't understand how a woman can just turn around and go, I want 2 million a month. And I'm going to stay in the house you bought.
Maybe she
and
mixed some of the beats.
Your stuff.
Maybe she helped with the mixing. Lord. A man picks a woman. I would never feel sorry for a man that a woman takes him to cleaning. Including myself. When girls have done me dirty or any kind of thing in the past, I learned from that and I'm not in them situation. A man picks a woman. Was it he who finds a wife finds a good thing, bruv?
Don't do it.
Bruv.
Don't do it.
Bruv.
Don't you do it.
Bruv.
Don't you do it, bro.
He who finds a wife finds a good thing. So why you man's picking a bad thing?
That's true.
Pick the good thing. You men are crossing the road.
Yep.
You know, you saw Shaquana, you grew up with her. She's in the hood, she's doing her thing. She's taking care, she's holding you down. You're crossing the road, walking by her, going down to the Hollywood ass chicks. Yeah, it's time to collect. It's time to collect.
You don't hear nothing about LeBron. You don't hear nothing about Chris Bosh.
I'm not saying you have to get a girl in the hood. What I'm saying is, we grew up with these sisters, yeah? And we know who holds us down and who's there and whatever. And these type of women are out there.
Yes.
And you the man, you the breadwinner, you worth millions. And you choosing these type of women.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to collect. Every action has a reaction, B.
Shout out to my legend, Dr. Dre, bro. Hold your head, man. Because that there is...
Easy laughing from somewhere.
Watch the sniper, time to pay the piper.
Easy looking down laughing from somewhere.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, Easy laughing. It might rain that day. That's easy pissing on niggas. I said that. Easy laughing from somewhere.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know how Dre tried to portray the guy.
Well, no.
After he's gone.
Well, no, but he did screw them over.
Yeah, he did, and everyone had missed that. Everyone had missed that, but then Dre portrayed himself as some top gangster in the movie. Portrayed Marvelous as weak, you know what I mean?
True.
Wearing tight fit tops.
Yeah, no, true.
And
Easy was an OG, bro.
no, but according to that, he was a punk.
No. He
like,
was the grandfather of gangster.
And whether he screwed them over or not, he put you in a situation to get screwed over. You got screwed over and you were left with millions, right? I'll take it. Because without him, there's nothing to screw over. You're in some basement. You ain't making no beats. You're doing what all these top producers are doing. Taking these young interns, taking their drum patterns, putting your name on it. Like, I mean, for the last how many years, what have you produced, B? That's someone else's thing with your name on it. I'm sorry, I'm just not... Like, legends are legends and everything, but I'm just not gonna just overlook some sucker shit. Like, Pete Game. You the man. You got your name on headphones and that, yeah? And these are the situations you're in. So I'm looking at it like, raw. That's your bed, sleep in it. Because if the opposite was happening, like the Beats by Dre situation, weren't we the first ones hollering for him?
Yeah, we were.
Like, yo, okay, he's finessing the game, doing his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the same time, when you do some sucker shit, I'm bringing the same energy. Like, you pick this woman, it's time to collect. There's plenty of people, good or bad, who are either still with their wives or they're broken them, whatever, but they ain't been taken for some sucker shit because of the character of that woman. Do you know what I mean? You chose her, B. And any man in these comments that wants to feel away, get at me. Let's debate, yeah? Anything, fellas, this is for men only. Anything that a girl's ever done to you or whatever, put you through or whatever, yeah? It was a fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Anything that a girl's ever done to you, whatever, yeah? You played your part in that because you chose the woman. She didn't chirps you. We chirps these girls, B. Facts. You brought her into your life, B, and then you maintained her there. See what I'm saying? So even these guys want to talk about baby mamas, whatever. Yeah, you nutted in that, B.
Wrap up, man.
Like, choose.
If you ain't ready for a baby, wrap up.
Choose your type of woman.
Wrap up.
Choose your type of woman.
That's one thing
There's a type of woman that will try and take you to the cleaners. You see her a mile off. There's a type of woman that won't. There's a type of woman that she can go on with her life, she can remarry or whatever, and you're good. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man.
Learn from these situations, man.
Part 2 minutes. Yo, I've got a crazy question.
That is an astronomical number. So 24 mil in a year. So are you telling me in 2 years she's made 40? She's made.
She'll be worth more than LeBron in a couple of years. without doing no basketball drills.
Without doing a thing.
And there's gonna be a controversial statement, but I rate these girls, bro.
Oh no!
And I said it from from Video Vixen days. You remember from Karen Stevens and stuff.
Yeah.
I rate these girls when she sold the Superhead book, or whatever.
Yeah.
I rate these girls, bro, because it's both gaining, it's both transactions.
I can't rate.
I rate these girls because there's actually guys out here doing the same thing and clean up girls, but there's not a lot of them. It's mainly girls that are using their body or whatever, using their charm and rinsing guys. And my thing is, yeah, until guys get to a point that they learn this stuff, rinse them, bro. Rinse them. I rate these girls because a lot of these girls could be, again, in the hood with a guy that ain't doing nothing for them and staying with them for love and doing all this kind of stuff and getting nowhere in life. And some of these women are like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go for this class of man, this worth of man, this tax bracket of man. You know? And I rate that because that's your hustle and you're achieving it, you're doing your thing. Because again, these guys are trying to get something in return as well. Do you know what I mean? This guy ain't picking the girl that's holding him down for a reason. He's picking these girls because he wants the body, he wants the crazy sex, he wants the Instagram pic, he wants all these, do you know what I mean? So he's trying to get something out of that for free. Like everyone's trying to rinse the other person. He's trying to use you, abuse you, then divorce you, move on to the next, you know what I mean? And these girls are like, not me, boy, I'm gonna pay half. So I rate them because if you look back just a few years, not 100 years, if you look back just a few years, men with power and money were doing these things, rinsing these girls, divorcing them, leaving them with kids and stuff, throwing them in the street, and just getting the new younger model, the 18-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? And women were powerless. She couldn't even like fend for herself and get a job or nothing. And then they were like damaged goods, couldn't get another husband. You see what I'm saying? So I rate these new modern girls who are just like, and when I say rate, don't get me twisted, I'm not saying this is how you should live your life. I'm saying game recognize game. If I see you doing something that your grandmother was not able to do, and the opposite was happening to her, they were getting left with kids, thrown out into the streets, dashed around, a flipping house girl, a houseman was being brought in and upgraded, do you know what I mean? And these women were dying young, dying in childbirth, these rich, powerful men were just used, you know what I mean? And this was happening not 100 years ago, very recently. So these modern women who are just like, you know what? If I see a sucker, I'm gonna take his shit. Wow. Do you know what I mean? It's up to you fellas to not be a sucker. And it's controversial, and I rate these girls. Do you know what I mean? And if a man does the same, it has to be even. Ladies, don't get mad. If a man does the same, I rate that man too. Like Fraud Bay and them guys, I rate that man.
See.
You know what I mean? I rate, because if a girl's gonna do it, if a girl's gonna do it, a man's gonna do it.
No, you love watch this podcast, so you know the historical background of what's going on. Let King Aries rate the full Bays and them lot. Me, I'm not rating.
I rate them. Again, I'm not saying you should live your life like this, and I'm saying it's a new world, it's transactions, yeah?
Let them do.
It's a lot of people coming in for love and stuff, and you know what I mean? I'm an old school romantic, but I'm saying, yeah, ain't no one gonna play me for my coins. Do you know what I mean?
Which is why I don't rate him.
So if someone's gonna play you for your coins, you the stupid one, because you were blinded to that because you were trying to win something else. Do you know what I mean? The reason men and women get played is because they were both trying to achieve something on the other person. That's why you get blinded. These guys that were just trying to get the body, trying to use the girl, whatever. That's why they can't realize what's gonna happen. Because they just focus on one thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, many rich and powerful men have been doing this over the years to women and dogging them out in the street and leaving them as damaged goods. And now it's a new day, and there's women out here that will literally plan to take half your shit. And it's on to you as a man, because I feel with all this, like, we can be gender neutral, we can be open-minded, we can be different sexes, all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like being all of that also means that you can't teach men how to be a man. Listen. There's too many suckers in these streets, B. A man
needs to know. Just called Dr. Dre a sucker.
A man.
You just called Dr. Dre a sucker.
A man also needs to know how to protect his castle. That's like from medieval times.
Hold on, but he has.
Bruv.
He has.
Bruv.
She's not gonna get that, bro.
Bruv.
She's not, bro. Nah. See how we disagree? I'm not rocking with that. I don't feel like you need to be using people, bro. At the end of the day, Dr. Dre been grinding since the early 80s.
And he's using people, and that's someone's using him.
Wait, man. Because he's been grinding for too long. He got himself to a point where he's become more of a household name and a businessman. And he's worth and made his billions. So, are you telling me a woman just come out of nowhere, got tired of him, you know?
Did she come out of nowhere?
They've been married since the 90s.
Okay.
So I understand the longevity of the relationship. But what I mean,
all the stuff he's achieving that single.
By himself.
He's achieving that single, or with a house to come on to, with no worry, all the stress, while his brothers are out in a club getting shot or whatever, and we wouldn't have the Beats by Dre because he was in some stupid shit, or he had a house to go on to, somewhere to laser, someone taking care of, like we don't even know what beats were played, and she was like, pick that one, like, you know what I mean? And marriage is more. And
I don't
marriage,
know, bro.
marriage and business are not separate. Do you know what I mean?
I can't get that.
And marriage and business are not like.
Maybe
the head of Amazon has come out himself. The head of Amazon has come out himself.
I'm not giving her that credit. Sorry. Maybe you could.
Yeah, but you don't know what I'm saying. The point I'm saying, they're married and they're in that household, and you don't know. Like for example, the whole Vybz thing. Yeah, how is he? Look at many of Dr. Dre's friends and people who wrote are not here today. And he didn't need to be in those situations or be in those streets because he had a home and a wife to go home to.
I understand that, but is she worth $2 million a month?
You can't put a price on. I'm saying because you don't know what she actually did. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Lil Wayne said, "Bitch, you wasn't shooting me in the gym."
No, Drake
and Kobe,
said that.
Oh, okay. Whoever said that, damn, that you got some nerve. But anyway,
you're an idiot. You're actually an idiot.
When I came out and Kobe had to interject. And Kobe literally had to say, listen, all that work ethic shit and whatever you're seeing, what do you think gives me the strength to wake up and do that every day? Who do you think is in my ear? Who do you think is like giving me the nutrition, all that? Kobe actually had to interject.
I'm not giving that shit to Dre's wife. Sorry. That's King Aries that believe that. Good for you. Me, 2 million for where? Go and sit down. No.
Like you don't know. You know how many guys turn down deals?
No, listen.
The other guys turn down deals and the wife says no, sign that one.
Look, I've been there, done that. I got the t-shirt. I understand. The woman can be very inspirational, influential, all of that. But when I'm putting in my work, you ain't there.
But that's because you're single. You're not married.
No, I'm saying when I had girlfriends. Bro.
Yes, but you've never been married. And how many years were they married? You've never been married. You've never lived in the house with someone. Day in and day out, every day with a support system.
That doesn't mean she had an input on
all the troubles you have.
That doesn't mean that she had an input on Dr. Dre's success.
And I'm saying that does because
no, it doesn't.
All the stress you've had in any part of your life or whatever, waking up, any kind of issue or whatever.
This is a topic. Yeah? This is what I'm saying
to you, how long have you been married?
Years.
Okay. Have you, girlfriend or no, have you been in a situation where you can wake up with someone every day? Mm-hmm. When was the last time you saw Dr. Dre give an interview or something stressed or tired or where? Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Think about it.
I get that, but I'm sorry. No.
Someone in your corner you can go home to. Have you had that? Because I haven't.
I've had that.
So when I look at, no, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
I haven't been married, but
no, you haven't lived with someone and woke up with them every day.
Yes, I have.
For those many years?
No, not for that long. No.
That's what I'm talking about marriage, bro. I'm not talking about your girlfriend or whatever. Your girlfriend will not push you to that crazy extent because there's an asterisk on it because she's your girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Your wife would because she's secure. There's a level of security that comes with marriage for a woman.
Well, she ain't secure no more, but
exactly. I'm talking about actual marriage, not the part of the divorce and they're at each other's neck. I'm talking about when they were married together. Like you've not had that because anyone who's ever been your girlfriend has the asterisk on it that he might leave. So anything they give you is not their full cup. Mm-hmm. And as men, we have to understand that. The minute you put that ring on that woman's finger, in her mind, that's why so many girls are pushing for this whole marriage thing. In her mind, she can give you her all, her full support, her full cooking skill, her full anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of men say, I thought my girl was a freak, but when I got married, I realized, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always holding back until that ring. And I'm saying, once you've had that, and plus years of it, you become like, bruv, look at your married friends, bruv, in business and stuff, and look at how years of grinding, whatever they was doing, compared to when they got, bruv, business is different once you're married, bruv.
All I know is, well, I need to see in the comments. You lot let us know whether she's able to claim Dr. Dre's whole success based on the fact that she was married to him. You lot let me know, because as far as I'm concerned, you weren't mixing them beats down.
But you don't know that.
No, she was not.
You don't know that.
She would have made her own by now.
You don't know that.
She would have made her own by now.
But why would she? Why would she be interested in the lifestyle? The only reason I'm saying you don't know that is when Kobe said the thing about when I was always shooting or whatever, who do you think was in the gym with me?
No, because that's from a different club. She went in the studio with Dre, bro.
How do you know that?
I'm sorry, no. We gonna agree to disagree.
I'm saying, regardless of how we feel, do you know that?
I know that, bro. We would have seen it. I don't care. I'm not budging off this hill,
so you're talking about pictures. I've not seen pictures with Vanessa shooting Kobe.
I have.
But Kobe said she was.
I've seen it.
So without the picture, again, Dr. Dre is gonna take a picture of his wife and post it.
He doesn't post anybody.
So how are you gonna see that?
She wasn't in the studio with Dre.
No, you're saying
she was not in the studio.
But how do you know that?
She wasn't, bro.
I'm not saying she was. I'm saying, how do you know that? We cannot like someone because of the crazy stuff they're doing now. Yeah? But that's Dr. Dre's wife. and he stayed with her. If you respect Dr. Dre,
Yeah, I do.
and you look at his decisions,
Yes.
then you have to respect his decision that he chose that woman, he stayed with her for X amount of years, and he made the crazy magic that you like when he was with her. He didn't make that shit before her, he didn't make that shit after her.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Remember, he's been producing from before the
And
90s.
the crazy shit that's popping was in his married years.
No. NWA was before his marriage.
That's not the crazy shit that's popping. No one is sitting anywhere unless the biopic comes up and says, put on that NWA.
Yeah.
There is no one anywhere saying, put on that NWA. No one's saying that. People are saying, want to hear that 90s grimy Dre shit. Let's keep it 100%. We cannot like him. Let's keep it 100%. People are saying, want to hear that grimy Dre 90s shit when he was married. No one wants to hear the stuff afterwards. No one wants to hear the stuff before. Like, again, I'm not saying she's entitled to this money.
That's what
But at the same time, I'm not saying she's not. I'm saying you can't put a price on that man's wife claiming anything.
I'm not saying there's a price on it. I'm saying there's an asterisk on it. Because that's what I'm saying. Don't you tell me that you're about to claim 2 million of my coins. No. So y'all let us know in the comments. Is she entitled to claim 2 million off of Dre?
I'm thinking,
Hold on. Is she entitled to claim 2 million off of Dre, stay in his house, not let him collect his stuff, even though she's going to go collect her stuff, and make things difficult for him? You let me know, because I don't think so. I don't feel like it's cool what she doing. I don't feel like she should be divorcing Dre, especially if they've been married since the 90s. Where's she gonna go and who's she gonna?
You don't feel like she should be divorcing Dre?
For what? For what? They've been married since the 90s. Where you about to go now?
And
Drake
she doesn't have a reason to divorce him? You think she just woke up and divorced him?
Yes, of
She's
course.
like, nah, I'm gonna just divorce you.
Yes.
Because bear in mind, any money she's asking for, no matter how high you think it is, it's gonna be less than her lifestyle staying with him.
I don't think so.
No, because if she's staying with him.
I don't think so, bro.
If a woman's with you, she has access to 100% of your finances because she's with you.
Yeah.
So even whether it's 2 million, she has access to way more if she stays with him. Her leaving is actually less money, no matter how high it seems to you.
I don't know. Y'all let me know, cause
I got a question, B.
Go ahead. Y'all let me know. Y'all let us know in the comments what you think about this Dr. Dre divorce thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you, and the audience can chime in.
Go ahead.
So Dr. Dre, you know, he's swole and he's doing his whole gym thing and all that kind of stuff, yeah? So, and I've just said, you know, I've said a lot of crazy things about Dr. Dre right now. He might see me somewhere.
Yeah.
So if I run into Dr. Dre and he kicks my ass, yeah? Is that Beats by Dre?
You're a dickhead. You are actually a fool, bro. Why did you do?
Huh?
Why did you do that? Why did you?
Yo.
I said this last time and I'm gonna say it again. King Aries, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Dre, I don't want no problems. 50, I don't want no problems.
Hey.
You can get it. But everyone knows I don't want no problems. Come on, really. Shit.
You crazy? You forgot that's a crazy white boy. He might come with a shotgun on your ass, boy. Get off my property.
I'm gonna shoot him on the sound of my ground law then. I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna Zimmerman him. I'm gonna Zimmerman the white boy.
That's probably never gonna happen, and I'm still mad.
This is London. They won't extradite me.
I don't know.
Especially for Eminem.
I don't know. You forgetting that we're the minority.
My court case would be like all his crazy lyrics about all that shit.
I don't know.
My court case would be like, this guy is. Do you know what I mean? I'll be able to paint this demonic picture of this guy in court and be like, I feared for my life.
I don't know. You forgetting that our skin is the common denominator. And in London, where we're a minority, and Eminem is the token white boy that's beloved around the world.
Until I put his song lyrics.
I don't know if you're gonna win that one. So I don't think shooting Eminem would be wise.
I take my chances. I wouldn't really shoot Eminem though, crazy. Like, come on, why would I do that? Said I can't hear any more lyrics about him like raping his mum or some shit.
Hey, but no, don't do that. Don't deprive the world. I heard that. No, don't slide that.
You wanna deprive the world of the bars?
Don't do that.
No, seriously, he's a talent though. Mine is teacher until in junior high. The only problem with teacher was a guy smacked in the face with a razor, chasing a stapler. I told him to stay. I can't even say half that bar because of the words he uses, but crazy flow.
Eminem.
Yeah. But I'll take my chances with Eminem. But everyone else, I don't want no problems. Kendrick, I don't want no problems.
I don't want. I'm sorry, I don't want Detroit on my ass. So I'm cool.
No, Detroit, yo, D12, you can come. I don't care. But the people I named, I don't want no problems.
Look, this is
I know
Henry by himself.
I know who I can take. I know who I can take.
BunDat podcast does not support anything that's been stated by King Aries.
BunDat podcast is 2v1.
No, we are a duo in his previous statement.
What's that? You taking Drake?
Okay,
he said he can take Drake.
No, I didn't.
Drake?
No. I don't want no problems with Drake, bro. Them Jews will wily me, bro. Will Nick Cannon will wily me. I don't want no problems, please. No. I don't want no problems at all, bro. No. Them people will come and they'll just Nick Cannon and wily me. Me, I don't want no problems, please.
But
let me just speak my piece and leave me alone, bro. I'm not I don't want no problems at all.
Yo.
So that's my whole thing. It's a crazy situation. I can't believe that happened. Or is happening. And it's scary. It's scary. He has everything a woman would want, and she still decided, I'm gonna get up and leave.
You don't know that. Like, you never chilled with
Aesthetically. I don't know about internally. I don't know what his private characteristics are. But if we're talking about aesthetically, a lot of women will say, I want to be with Dre.
Until they meet him.
Just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying from the outside looking in. I don't know Dre personally.
He ain't Chris Brown.
But that's another person that has, yeah. Anyway, so that's the crazy world that we live in.
Mad.
It's a lot. It's a lot to see that. It's a lot to see that, man.
Do you know who Kevin Federline is?
I have a feeling I don't want to know who that is. So
Kevin Federline married Britney Spears in the early 90s. Had kids with her. Divorced her. Then took half. He was a backup dancer. Yeah, white boy. Then, do you ever watch Moesha?
Yes.
Remember Niecy, Moesha's best friend? She's played by actress Shaw Jackson.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Then married her. I think had a kid with her as well. Divorced her and took half. He's set for life from the early 90s.
What?
As a backup dancer. He ain't danced since. 2 big time women. I'm just saying, everyone can get it. It could go either way. Do you know what I mean? Because we have a lot of these girls, like, get the bags or whatever. A lot of the guys ain't smart, but there's a few that are waking up that's like, okay, what? This is what's happening to people like, I'm gonna do it too. Like, do you know what I mean? And Kevin Federline's literally just good. So, if you see Brit, I think she has 2 boys or whatever. Those are Kevin Federline's sons.
Why
that's his meal ticket.
Why have I never
because this is before social, this early 90s and stuff. And you know, Britney's quite private. That's crazy as shit. And Shaw Jackson is very private. And Kevin Federline is not trying to fumble the bag either. Like, he's living good, they're paid, they're cooperating.
Really?
Spousal support, he's good. He ain't the backup dancer since the early 90s. He's good.
It's the first time I'm hearing such a story. I don't even know how to process that one. Wow.
Yeah, there's some fellas that are peeping game.
I don't know what to call that. I'll just call that straight up evil if you ask me. But
didn't Mary J. Blige's husband do the same thing?
Yep, and she had.
So there's few in between when it comes to men. A lot of men ain't really peeping game like that. It's more. More women domain.
I can't call that.
Someone getting played?
I would just.
If someone's getting played as a game.
I don't know, man. That's millions. Like, that's more than a game at that point. Like, you really messing up somebody's whole life and giving them children in the process. I feel like that's not fair to the child.
You don't know what kind of like parent they are though.
I don't know, bro.
None of this stuff is mutually exclusive. Like, you can claim your bag or whatever and be like dad of the year.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Not everybody's gonna be T.I., bro. So I don't know.
I don't know how to take that. Somebody leave that alone.
I don't know.
As messed up as I can be, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Because I don't even know how to take that.
You see? Yeah.
You gave him a curveball right there.
Okay, so that's why I can't even. I would never play such a game. Especially coming from the household I come from. I know what I know. You don't play with family, bro.
You know what?
Nope.
If I ended up in the wrong hotel room and Beyonce was there,
You would what? You better watch your mouth.
I'm not strapping up.
You better watch
I'm
your
not strapping
mouth.
up.
Cause me, look,
I'm gonna show her these abs that Jay-Z ain't got.
look here. I love a podcast. If Jay-Z hear what you're saying and he take our stuff down, this
But
is
he knows
it.
it. No, he knows entertainment.
No,
he
no.
listens to Nas tracks. Like he knows entertainment. He knows entertainment. Like that's one thing. That's one of the most positive things I've always said about Jay-Z, and I maintain it. That he has a lot of issues with a
You
lot
did
of
not
people.
just say that.
No. That's one of the most positive things I've always maintained about Jay-Z, and I've always noticed it. Yeah?
What?
That, and this is from back in the day, even up to now, yeah? Even when he's beefing with you, or no matter what it is, issues, there's many people that have issues with Jay-Z. If you're hot, there's no hate. He'll be like, no, that you hot though. Like, he would diss your mama, your grandma, whatever, and be like, yeah, but I track fight. And I've always liked that about him, because I rate that, like, get me? You know what I mean? It's like, I can boo a guy and crush his team or whatever, and we'll be trash talking. I'll be like, you know what? But shit, you got some crazy game. Like, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I've always respected about Jay-Z. That throughout anyone who's had issues, whatever, if they're lame, if they're trash, whatever, that you, whatever. But if that person is on tier, he's always been like, yo, but shit, I still play your shit though. Because he even said about dance. In the whole ether kind of, when we're going back and forth, he was like, yo, you coming at me and I think I've won, like, you know, he's delirious, whatever. But I still be playing your shit though, because you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sure if he sees this, he'll be like, yo, watch your mouth, you talking about my son, or what that shit that he does.
You didn't just.
But at the same time, he'll be like, yo, but put a record on, let me hear that. It was Agent Rock, oh my god. He doing a battle rap. You know, he battle like that. It's the world, ho. Shit. We ain't gonna cancel him. We're gonna show their markets though. Hey Rihanna, come see this shit. Oh no, Rihanna, we're in the bathroom, they coming. It's your boy. The Rock is here.
Lord, what have you done? What, like.
I'm on one today, B.
Oh no, I can see that.
It's the red.
I can see that. You definitely on. I don't know what you took, bro.
Knees up, B.
Shoot. I'm lost for words, bro. You did not just.
Man. It's all entertainment, baby.
You still going. Jay, I got no beef with you. I just think Nas is better. That's my only gripe.
Sean Carter.
Yeah, I just like Nasir better. That's about it. I stop hating on him. Stop doing this release. I told, like, we spoke about this. Stop this.
Do you see Nas address it?
Well, no, he didn't. He was just classy with it. Oh, you know,
It's like coincidence and the stars aligning.
We just work, you know, we just happen to work at the same time, and you know, we probably just got the same schedule, and we in a certain synergy type of thing, and you know, we're pretty similar, so we might like to just release things on the same.
I watched that and I was like,
you know what that let me know? That was basically.
he tried to sun him.
No, that's just
tried
me.
to sun him
That's just
slightly.
that to me is just. If I wanted to, I could body you, but I'm gonna just let you live for
So
it.
you tried to sun him. You tried to sun him.
I mean, you know, go ahead.
Anyone who watched that was like, word.
Well, yeah,
See you.
he's Nas.
See you, Queensbridge.
He's Nas, bro. He said his QB chain belong in a museum.
Woo! Bars, son.
Woo! That is just. There's only one Nas, bro. I don't like.
Let me hit you something crazy.
Good.
You know, Busta Rhymes has a new track out.
With who?
Vybz Kartel.
Really?
It's been out for like a couple of weeks.
Huh.
It's not doing crazy views. A lot of people don't know about it.
I think I've seen some YouTube release and stuff. I didn't really watch
Busta
it.
Rhymes featuring Vybz Kartel. I haven't played it. Like I saw it, I was like, God, I was tired. I was thinking, how tired am I? Because I know Busta met like F's with Vybz heavy, but now they're going to duet out. So that's interesting. I'm gonna try and see what that's about.
I don't know how to say that. Cause I know Busta Rhymes likes to cross over do certain things.
So I'm thinking, I'm expecting more that Busta's gonna cross over to the dancehall vibe than Vybz cross over to the.
I think so.
hip-hop vibe.
Well,
I think
you know,
Busta's
he's
gonna-
always done it. I mean, he's had the, you know, to the windows, to the wall, and you know, he's had his little, his certain old school bangers that
I
he
think
always.
Busta really wants to get
Elephant
Yardie.
Man and
Deep down, he wants to get Yardie.
Well, I'm not really sure where his roots
Just where he always
are.
tries to throw at the pattern. No, like a yardie. Like, not even know to make like a yardie. I think he's always like he wants.
Where's
Wow.
from?
Because Busta's like a American elephant man.
I guess. I don't know how to take it just based on where he grew up. I think, where did he grow up? Queens, Jamaica, I'm not sure. But
yeah, y'all check that out. Let us know what you think of that track. We're going to check it out as well because that was interesting. I was like, get ready for bed, so I didn't get a chance to click.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I seen it and I was like,
let me go to bed. I might be too tired.
I don't know. I didn't know how to take it. I don't know. I didn't really click on it. I know Nas did a joint album with Damian Marley in like 09
That made sense.
or 08.
Because irrespective of both their genres, they're both conscious lyricists.
Yeah.
So Damien is conscious reggae vibe dancehall, and Nas is conscious rap. So that makes sense. So I think it might make sense for Busta and Vybz though, because Vybz is like hot wave, hot wire dancehall, and Busta is hot wave, hot wire rap.
It might work.
It might make sense.
I can't question the God.
Just call me off guard. Just call me. You know what I mean? Like, there's no press release, no rollout. Just on YouTube, and it was like, I think I was either on Busta Rhymes Viva or Vybz Viva. It was one of the actual artists Viva, either Busta or Vybz. So it was like
Busta.
So it was like official.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna click this tomorrow. So
I didn't really know how to take it because it was just like, alright.
Two words.
I guess this is what Busta doing. That's a fool. So you just gonna curveball me back after I throw you to you throw me Busta Rhymes and back.
Yo, it's crazy. So
T.I. gotta be one of the dumbest smart people ever. That's what I know. He called Atlanta Wakanda, and I'm still not over that. Like I still don't know. Like, you got a whole podcast named Expeditiously. And
I don't want to touch T.I.
I'm touching.
We need a whole.
I'm touching it because I don't.
A whole episode for
how
T.I.
are you a dumb smart dude? Somebody explain that. You use all these big words and whatnot, and you do all of this stuff, but then some of the things that you do is just stupid. It's just stupid. He's supposed to be somebody. Shout out to Jay. He told me, like, he kind of broke it down. Some people may have intelligence, but they're not wise.
That's how you use it.
So T.I. might have intelligence, but he just doesn't make wise decisions. You can't call Atlanta Wakanda. Like, I'll never get over that. Like, what are you? Like, you're supposed to be T.I. You're supposed to be Mr. Expeditiously and all that. So how you go from Mr. Expeditiously and using all these massive words on your podcast, and then when it was time for you to make a statement, you call Atlanta Wakanda? What? That's never gonna make sense to me. That's never gonna make sense.
Atlanta forever!
Ever in life. That is never gonna make any sense, bro. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? At least you could have said Kenya or somewhere like that. You could have said anywhere else.
T.I. knows where Kenya is. They'll be like Africa. they don't know like, country names.
Come on. Like,
Africa.
It's just one of the many stupid things that I'm still not over from T.I. So I just had to throw that.
You listen to T.I.'s music?
I haven't listened to him since Paper Trail.
I didn't listen to that either.
I haven't listened to him since Paper Trail.
Remember Need for Speed, the game? Need for Speed Underground?
Yep.
That's like early 2000s.
Yep.
Yeah, so when he dropped ASAP. ASAP, that was my ringtone. That was the last T.I. I listened to. That's like early 2000s. Like,
I don't know what it is.
Unless it's on people's stuff. Like on the Young Thug track.
Well, he
he
got under Hove in it, so he's signed underneath Hove.
Oh, he's buried then. That's what Hove does. He's buried. That's what Hove does. Takes you out the game. Oh, people are still there learning. Oh, you buried. Like, you signed to Diddy or Hove? It's a wrap.
It's over.
The two Seans. The two SCs. Sean Carter and Sean Combs.
Like, they just...
It's a wrap.
I don't know.
They sign you because you're getting too hot.
That's one thing that's just... I can't call it a coincidence anymore. I just can't. And I love them too. Yeah. But it's just like, damn, bro.
Let me get a verse on your album that kills you, destroys you. Everyone tries to listen to my stuff, and then let me just push your stuff back, and it's a rap.
Man, the way they move is crazy. Yes. And Mace calling Diddy out was crazy because then he still had who?
He called him out recently?
No.
Oh, the classic. Okay.
But you know, with the whole when Diddy was just like, I'm for the artist, and then Mace was like,
yeah, the classic. Yeah.
Right. And I can't remember who Mace is screwing over.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys
he was on Nas's.
A lot of these guys have dirty laundry in the streets, B.
We're talking Spice. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's
not Quan, is it?
No. Some Vin something. I can't remember his name now.
Vin.
Something.
Yeah, I don't know. No rapper called Vin. The only Vin I know is
Was
Vin
it
Diesel.
Vin? No. Oh, I can't remember it now. It's gonna get.
But he was screwing somebody over.
Yeah, so he was calling Diddy out for screwing him over. And
I wonder
the
where he
whole
learned
time
that.
was
Because hurt people. Like abusers abuse.
Yeah.
And the abusee becomes an abuser. So, I wonder where he
Crazy.
learned that. Pastor Mace.
Pastor Mace.
People go to that church.
What's going on with
You want some hip hop trivia?
Yeah.
You might even know this because you know your shit.
Go on.
Alright. Do you know why he's called Mace? Like, do you know Mace is short for his actual full rap name that he doesn't use anymore because when you sign to Diddy, like you get like your name chopped or whatever, just so he can brand you. Mm-hmm. So his name is Murder Mace.
Oh right.
Like he's not sweet. Like he's actually like he does the whole like remember Diddy signed the thing? People just think it was because it was on cameras. No, he had to. Like Mace is not who. So a lot of rappers, their persona is not who they portray. So a lot of rappers, their persona is hard.
Yeah.
And they're actually soft.
Yeah.
Mace is the direct opposite. If you notice, Cam's never gone at him. Like there's a lot of people that refuse to go at Mace because although he comes over like a pastor and sweet.
Well, he buried Cam, didn't he?
Yeah, but I'm talking about just as far as away from the music, like in the streets. A lot of people don't like to go at Mace, and the reason is you'd be shocked. They go at all these other rappers with the hard persona, and Mace like the whole past, the whole sweet, It's cause in the streets he's known as Murder Mace. Like his rap name is his street gang name.
Right.
And yeah, like he doesn't have teardrops and shit. Like his body's like like the FBI was onto Mace and shit. Like yeah. Like he's not what he plays to be.
That's kind of.
And it's funny how these guys are the ones that end up being the sweet guy or the pastor, whatever, the real G's. Yeah, his name's Murder Mace, B. So they had to drop that because of court cases and stuff. When he signed, and he just became Mace, and then he changed his whole image to this shiny, sweet rap star. Nah, he's known in the streets, B. He's not to be played with,
Bruh.
Who would have thought?
Mad.
And that's what you see. He's still sweet. Never had a scratch. Never had
Nothing.
stab. Nah, B. Because he's the guy that touches niggas.
Mad. I don't even know what to say to that boy. That's crazy. Alright, you ready for the BunDat section?
Yeah, you know what I want to bun?
Go ahead.
First, cancer, because there's a lot of people making stupid decisions, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, all kinds of stuff. A lot of people mistreating people, all kinds of stuff. But it's like you can live your life and try and do right by people, do biopics, do you know what I mean? But very often, people try and live a good life or whatever, and then this boogeyman still, like, do you know what I mean? They ain't like wronging no one or whatever, but this boogeyman it's like, it just picks and chooses. Like, you know what I mean? So the whole cancer thing, I wanna, do you know what I mean? So, cancer, BunDat.
Every single time, man, people need to get into holistic wealth and holistic teachings and health and stuff like that.
That's what my main goal is. Like, I don't even, for me, it's not even fitness, it's lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
It's not just the gym, it's the eating, it's the.
I'm not where you are yet, but I feel you.
You just don't know it.
Well, until we get there. Because I don't see myself being a vegan, I'll tell you that much.
No, I eat clean, but I still enjoy food, but I eat clean. Do you know what I mean? So, there's a balance there.
Well.
So, taking someone to the cleaners.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna let you handle that.
No, look.
I'm on the fence.
Look, I'm not.
Maybe when it, you know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't want it to happen to me, but I know who I'm picking. I know who my Beyonce will be.
I'm not.
Like, you know what I mean?
You can't, after like being with this man from the 90s, now all of a sudden, oh yeah, I want a divorce now because you're Dr. Dre and you're worth billions, so I'm going to take half. And if I don't get to take half, I'm going to take 2 million in spiral support, which basically is like taking half.
Get the bag, sis.
So no.
Hot girl.
No.
Hot girls are up 1-0 now.
I'm not. There's no score.
City girls are up 1-0.
I'm not. There's no score.
Tory, we need you to get back in the game.
What? I'm not even saying his name anymore.
We need to get back in the game.
I'm not even saying that man's name. That boy is beyond stupid.
Tory or Trey Songz or Chris Brown, we need you. We down 1-0.
No, I'm not even good. So women that take men to the cleaners.
Just women or just people in general? Because Kevin Federline did it.
Ooh, good point. People that take people to the cleaners after they've made success or target them on their way up and become the reason for their decline.
BunDat. I had to join you there. Because the way you worded it was different now to the original thing.
So there's that. What was the other thing? What else are we banning?
I know somehow you managed to ban Jay-Z somehow.
That
came out of nowhere.
Well, I'm always gonna ban Jay-Z because he just won't step off of Nas's
I
stuff.
can never ban Jay-Z because I keep saying I need a Beyonce feature.
Good for you. Beyonce will probably work with me anyway. My point is,
Damn, you got it like that.
it's not that well, like,
Why
I just know like
Hey,
talent works, innit?
Okay,
Talent works, man.
I feel you.
And Jay know he needs to stop. He knows, and that's why he never says anything. Why Nas gotta address you stepping on his work?
Because it's beneath me. I don't talk to crabs in the back room because I'm outside on the barrel.
Okay, and that's probably something Jay was saying. So, I had to ban Jay-Z real quick. So there's that. Anything else we banning, or are we out?
I'm banning Dr. Dre, man. You got accountability. Accountability. You know who you picked.
Wow.
You chose that to be your Beyonce.
Wow.
It's time to collect.
Wow.
Yeah? You know who you picked. Yeah? Like I said, I will never dissolve a man from decisions of when he picked a woman and the consequences of it. Yeah? Okay. Yeah? You chose her, bro. Yeah? You chose her. You chose her.
Yo.
Yeah? So, all you guys out here that wanna be with these women with a high taste and all of this and all that, and overlooking the sweet girl, the girl you can grab the cheeky Nando's with, the girl you can do bus ride with. Because guess what? That girl with the bus ride and the cheeky Nando's, you can put her in a Rolls Royce and she will appreciate it much more, and she's not trying to take it to the cleaner. But all you man that wanna be with certain types of women, yeah, and they take you to the cleaners, guess what? It's time to collect, yeah?
Why you say it like that?
Bun you, man.
Wow.
Get me. You man are suckers, bro.
Wow.
Suckers. Lollipop out here, bro.
Wow.
Get me. Chopper chops.
Oh,
Don't know.
damn, I haven't heard trouble talking.
Them man are sweet.
I can't do it. I can't. We have to end it there. It's been AJ Fra.
King and
And
Reese.
you just finished listening to
BunDat podcast.
We out.